On November 19, 1927, Joseph Lester Shiels married Vera Crichton in Chapleau, Ontario, Canada. We knew them as Grandpa Les and Grandma Teddy. Around the same time frame, Samuel Firmston married Mildred Walker. We called them Grandpa Sam and Nana. They had two daughters, Barbara Ann, born November 19, 1931, and Pat, or Auntie Pat as we knew her. Barbara Ann Firmston and Vincent Patrick Fleming Shiels met while Mom was enrolled at St. Joseph's School of Nursing in Kingston, Ontario. Dad was studying finance at Queen's University. He then went through Officer Candidate School to briefly become a second lieutenant in the Canadian Army. They married on June 6, 1953. Pat and Barb had 6 children, 4 boys and 2 girls. Terry, aka Lard Bucket, was the first son, born April 14, 1954. Colleen, also known as Collie Woolley, followed on April 25, 1955. Kelly, also called Teddy Bear Wheels, was born on May 16, 1956. Mike, known as Huckledy Buckle, was born on August 26, 1957. The Big Four were followed by the babies, Mary Pat, also known as Erd Safung Taru, on October 26, 1961, and Kevin, known as Gorky Menorky Torque, born on May 26, 1963. Barbara's sister Pat married Lou Urbis from Lithuania. Pat and Lou Urbis had 6 children, are cousins. Their names were Vitas, Algus, Leonard, Sonia, Angela, and Virginia. Growing up as Shiels was never dull. The family moved a lot, from Ottawa, Ontario to Chilliwack, British Columbia, then back to Ottawa. In 1963, the Shiels entourage moved to Elkhart, Indiana, where Dad managed travel trailer and mobile home plants. Dad later worked as a manufacturer's rep in the picture frame industry. Subsequent moves were to West Covina, California, then back to Indiana, then to Newark, Delaware, and finally to Lake Tillery in Norwood, North Carolina. South Stanley High School would never be the same, having endured that damn Yankee Catholic Canadian family. Terry's had an interesting life. After 4 years of military service and then university, he went on to have a career in broadcasting. He's always had a passion for travel, adventure, and endurance sports. Colleen's first marriage was to Tom Stack in 1985. They had 2 children, Jessica Erin Stack, born March 27, 1986, and Kathleen Ryan Stack, born October 31, 1987. Colleen later had 2 more kids, Ian and Kieran, from a second marriage to Patrick Ribbon. After high school, 2 Canadian brothers, Kelly and Mike, went into the U.S. Navy together and served 4 years on the aircraft carrier John F. Kennedy. Kelly married Dixie Moore on October 15, 1978. They have 2 children. Leanne was born on March 27, 1979, and Brian Patrick was born on November 20, 1981. Leanne married Daniel Scott Worley on August 6, 2007. They have 2 sons. Cabe Scott Worley was born August 15, 2011, and Kian Anderson Worley was born October 12, 2012. Brian Shiels married Amy Waleski on February 17, 2007. They have 2 sons and 1 daughter. Owen Patrick Shiels was born December 1, 2010. Carson Elizabeth was born August 17, 2013. And Benjamin Michael was born March 16, 2016. After serving in the U.S. Navy and completing a BS in chemistry, Michael Shiels moved to Germany to work as a research chemist. Mike married Petra English in Ulm, Germany. They have a son, Jeffrey, born April 28, 1991. Michael's stepdaughter, Sarah, was born January 12, 1984. Michael has lived most of his adult life in Europe, first in Germany and then France, as owner of a small country inn. Le Petit Chateau is located in the Pyrenees Mountains in the south of France, near the border of Spain. After attaining her MSW, Mary Pat Shiels married Kurt Nagel on August 17, 1986. Kurt worked as a journeyman electrician throughout his career. Mary Pat, after raising her 3 kids, practiced psychotherapy in a solo private practice. They have lived their adult life together in the suburbs of Chicago. They have 2 daughters and 1 son. Jacqueline Mary Nagel was born June 19, 1988. Kyle Matthew Nagel was born March 18, 1990. And Carrie Ann Nagel was born November 25, 1994. Kyle married Sarah Bell O'Hagan on August 12, 2016. Their daughter, Lillian Elizabeth, or Lily, was born January 25, 2015. Kevin Shiels married Susanna Swearingen on December 9, 1989 in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Susanna is an architect, and Kevin has made a successful career singing and playing guitar at bars and hotels along the Grand Strand beaches of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Susanna is his most loyal fan. One nice thing about being part of a large family is that no matter how many miles or oceans separate us, there is always someone close enough to reach out and touch, and nobody is farther away than a phone call. It is comforting to know we always have each other and we keep getting closer. One thing is certain with each year that passes: we're all proud of the Shiels family name.